Alright, we made it into Naxxramas 10-man on the Paladin. We did this last week, and we're doing it again this week, farming all the battle pets. We're going to kill Maexxna, we're going to kill Gluth, and we're going to kill Loatheb. All three of those have a chance to drop battle pets, each worth thousands of gold. The most valuable one on my server right now is the Gluth pet, but we're going to hit them all. Each of the bosses we kill is going to drop like 150 gold, and, transmog items and stuff we can vendor. There's really a lot of gold to be had in Naxxramas. You can do this right now in the Mists of Pandaria pre-patch, and when Mists of Pandaria comes out in about a week and we're all level 90, you can also do it, and it'll just be a little bit faster. The gear I'm working with on this Paladin is 2 pieces, well, actually 3, but 2 pieces of the Retribution set for the 2-piece bonus, and then I'm also combining that with 2 pieces of the protection set that makes it so whenever I use Judgment, I get a damage absorption shield equal to 25% of the damage dealt. The average item level on this guy is 391. I have mostly Twilight Dungeon gear. I have 1 item from normal mode, Dragon Soul. I have a Girthalak 403 item level version instead of the 390 that you get from the Twilight Dungeons. Then I think everything else... Oh no, these 2 rings are from normal Dragon Soul also. And... yep, okay, that's good. Yep. So 3 items out of the normal mode Dragon Soul. Rest, Twilight Dungeon gear. Decent gear, but I wouldn't say it's too hard to get. Let's run into Anub'rekhan. Big heal. Little heal. On, I dragged him all the way to this side of the room so that when he knocks me up in the air, I'm under this little lip here and I don't get pushed as high up into the air. Crypt Guard is a priority target. Take him out, back on the boss. Judgment is my highest priority spell. I forgot to show the talents. Please remind me. I'll do the talent. I'll show the talents right after we kill this boss, if I forget. Having to do a little bit more healing to recover myself right here. We'll go back to doing like Templar's Verdicts and damaging spells soon. Good. It's almost done. We might get a Locust Swarm, I'm not sure. Yeah, there's a Locust Swarm. Okay, we got a Boogie. We got 1 stack. In this mode, he's slow. If you do it in 25-man, he's fast, and you won't be able to run away from him without a speed boost. During the Locust Swarm, I mean. There we go. Anub'rekhan down. Okay, so the talents I'm using are Pursuit of Justice, Fist of Justice, Selfless Healer, Unbreakable Spirit, and Sanctified Wrath. We treat Judgment as a very high priority move, which maybe I made a mistake and didn't treat it as high priority as I should have, because of the Selfless Healer talent. The way this talent is worded, you might think it doesn't work when you're healing yourself with it, but in fact, it does work when you heal yourself with it. So this incentivizes me to cast Judgment a lot, because I gain a stack towards a free Flash of Light every time I Judgment, and also that 2-piece protection bonus that I mentioned earlier incentivizes me to use Judgment a lot. So that helps us sustain ourselves. Let's loot this guy. What do we get? 165 gold and 2 epics. 3 epics. Inexorable Sabatons. Oh, that's a BOE that dropped. Okay. Haven't collected this appearance. What does it look like? Okay, well, I can't see it from underneath my Judgment dress, so... Do you have any footage of Old Man Simon TBC? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Oh, you know what? I realized I made a different mistake too. I used the blue seal for the full duration of that boss. I should have used the Seal of Truth. I bet if I used the Seal of Truth, I would have killed it without a Locust Swarm. So, blue seal, Seal of Righteousness, is for dealing AoE damage to multiple targets. The yellow seal, Seal of Truth, is for single target, and then you use Seal of Insight if you're taking too much damage and you need more healing, more self-healing. You do that. Spiders aggro. No problem. Moving towards Faerlina. Quick little heal with that flash of light. Yeah, Zoengard, I see you tried to remind me of that, but I did not read it in time. Ooh, those guys just got immediately annihilated. You walking Blackwing Lair today too? Maybe. We'll see. There's a lot of different things I want to do today. We won't get done everything I want to do today because I mean it's fresh raid reset day, so we could do all the different raids. There's just not enough time of the day. All right, 2 greens. Couple more over here. Okay, let's go. We're gonna have to change seals mid-fight. I think it's better if I just go Seal of Insight from the start. Once she enrages, I'll definitely need Seal of Insight. I probably won't need it. I won't need it before then, but I'm just gonna save myself a global and save myself the mental energy of thinking about whether I need to press it or not mid-fight.
Kneel before me, worm.
Moving out of the fire. Judge. Word of Glory. Jeez. Yo, can you get out of my face? Thank you. Big heal. Saving all the cooldowns for once she's enraged. We don't need them right now. We're just gonna cool down once she's enraged.
Kneel before me.
There's an enrage. This is where it's gonna get a little spicy. Keeps doing these fires. Frick. Need a Divine Shield. I overlap Divine Shield and Divine Protection. I know that's bad. I panicked a little bit. No. There, oh, that was close at the end. That was close. Yeah, you can also, yeah, I know. If you leave the ads alive, you can kill them, and killing the ad next to the boss removes the enrage. But that's lame. Now, the next boss, Maexxna, is the first one we're coming up to that drops a battle pet. I stubbornly insisted on being Retribution spec for this boss when I did this last week. I see the error in my ways, and we're just gonna go Protection and kill it with absolute ease, rather than struggle bussing our way through it, stubbornly insisting on being Retribution. Nax on 10-man, normal. Yep. Yeah, I got it down on the rogue. That's a tough one to do. Not as brainless as it is on the Paladin, that's for sure. A quick little flash of light. Move along. Let them pass. Could go down here. Big Gamba. Oh, yeah, okay, we do prediction. Prediction. Will the battle pet from Maexxna drop? Okay, prediction's up. Oh, wait. Let the Spideys pass. Actually, I could kill these all with one Hammer of the Righteous. I don't need to avoid them. Oh no, but I spawned a Girthalak tentacle that might aggro something else that patrols through here. Is it possible at level 90 to solo ICC 25? Asks Angel Dust. I don't know. I've never been level 90 before in World of Warcraft. Oh. Bullshit. Vigilant Shade. Alright, they're all dead. Okay, like I said, it's possible to kill this guy as Retribution. It's just easier to do it as Protection. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna use almost all the same gear, just a sword and a shield and a one-hander. All the armor is gonna be the same. We're going to Eternal Flame instead of Selfless Healer. This gets some, like, extra bonuses in Protection build. Yeah. Go Seal of Insight. Heal up. Cleanse. Unlike on the Rogue, where I essentially had one chance to cleanse the poison, this character can cleanse it every single time it gets applied. So that's really nice. That poison reduces your healing by 75%. It's very problematic. But we just remove it with cleanse over and over. Alright, we're stunned a little bit. Not an issue. Man, I remember how stressful this boss was on Retribution. Oh wait, we got poisoned again. And my cleanse is on cooldown. Okay, now it's gone. No problem. Oh, it's back again. Cleanse. Oh, we're like out of sync now or something. Okay, I'm gonna just wait a little bit. Alright, let's cleanse it now. Maybe we'll get back in sync. What made it stressful as Retri? Oh, the boss would kill you. A lot. Your health would spike down to low values. You'd be Word of Glorying yourself in between your Selfless Healer procs. You know, cycling defensive cooldowns to try to stay alive. You know, stuff like that. The boss just kills you. That's why it's stressful. Oh, he double poisoned. I gotta change up this protection UI so that Consecration and Holy Wrath are, like, up on the main bar for me to see. Because they're things I should be pressing and then just not pressing. As nearly as often as I should. Because I'm not looking down here, usually. I'm looking right here. So I need to have all my relevant info in here in the middle. So I'll make that update to the weak aura soon. Put those guys in there. And then it'll be good. Boss. Oh, boss was enraged already. Yep, okay. Boss enrages at 30%. Not a big deal. Damage cooldown. There's one other boss in here that we'll use protection for, and that's Patchwerk. Last time I did this, I tried to do Patchwerk as retribution. I got him to, like, 50%, but, like, I was just bleeding through defensive cooldowns and, like, one-time use potion and this to, like, try to stay alive. It was, not sustainable. And we just went prot, did 15k DPS, killed it in like 18 minutes or whatever. Not that long, but that's what it felt like. Okay, battle pet from Maexxna. That's what we want to see. 30% believers, 70% doubters. Let's see it. It did not drop. These pets are rare. I'm finding the pets are rare. Helm of Diminishing... Oh, Pride. Oh, Diminished Pride. That's a new transmog for me. Okay. Lighter blue version of this one. Alright, we did Spider. Now it's time for Plague Wing. And it's time to go back to Retribution. So we don't do a miserable 15k DPS anymore. Link the weak aura for the Maexxna poison. I don't think I updated my general pack ever since I put that in. Let me just do it right now. All the add-ons and weak auras can always be found on the Simonized Show Discord, save for sometimes I didn't update a new thing that I added to them. But I'm going to take care of it literally right now. Oh, shoot, I have to sign in. 1 second. Okay, I'm signed in now. Let me reopen this page. Import new string, paste, update. Okay, yep. So all the Simonized Show weak auras are always on the Discord. And you always go to read here first, start at the very top of the channel list. I try to make it as easy to navigate as possible. There's just a shitload of information on the Discord, so it needs some organizational structure. It gives you a permanent server invite, tells you how to display all the channels, and then goes to different sections for different versions of the game. You guys are interested in Mr. Pandaria, so we click Mr. Pandaria. Talent builds for Rogue, best in slot gear list, basic rotation guide, macros, add-ons, and weak auras. That's what you're interested in, click on it. Then it tells you that general and class specific. Auras in the general category are things used by multiple different classes. The class specific categories are for auras only used by that class. So, you know, a debuff tracker for a boss is going to be in the general pack. You just go right there, and there it is. One other good question about the UI. from Outrageous says, is that add-on in the bottom right telling you what to press or showing what you pressed? Well, we return to the Simonized Show Discord in the MOP add-ons and weak auras section that we were right before. We scroll down and it shows all the add-ons being used. You can see Nug Key Feedback. This displays what buttons I am pressing. Many viewers make the mistake of thinking this display is telling me what to press next, and that is not what this is doing. It's not to help me, but to help viewers see what I am doing. Now, we resume with our regular programming. Actually, this one. Should I just aggro 2 packs of this stuff at once? That question about the... People ask me this all the time. It is by far the most popular question, most frequently asked question I've gotten since I started playing Cataclysm and MOP is like, what is your add-on that's telling you what to press? People make the assumption that it is telling me what I should press next all the time. And apparently it looks almost identical to a retail add-on that does that. So that's probably why that's happening. But holy crap, I get asked that constantly. Like, if you go in the YouTube comments of any of my videos, you'll probably find, like, 2 comments under every single video asking that exact thing. Where can I get the weak aura that tells me what button to press next? Battle Pet from Maexxna. Hang on. It did not drop. You're right. Solve that problem. Solve this gargoyle problem now. Gargoyles are annoying, and they have a problem. When they start casting Stone Skin, you've got to burst them down and kill them before they finish. Otherwise, they heal to full. In 10-man, is not really an issue on any of my characters. But when I tried to do this instance on 25-man on my Blood Decay, I had limited success. But quite honestly, these gargoyles were probably the hardest thing in the whole raid for my Blood Decay to kill in 25-man mode. Silent Crusader. Whoa, that's a ridiculous looking sword. I literally needed to pop cooldowns on my Blood Decay to be able to kill those guys before they full healed from Stone Skin. It was crazy. So, like, every mob I fought, I had to pop cooldowns to be able to kill it on my way to Noth here on the Blood Decay. But that was Blood Decay on 25-man mode, where all the mobs have way more health. Not an issue at all on 10-man mode. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, we got it anyways. Okay, let's set up the next stream prediction. Star prediction, will the battle pet from Loatheb drop? Alright, Loatheb battle pet prediction next, and then we'll do Gluth last. Okay, good cooldown burst or whatever, I think. Oh, wait, I didn't put my two-hander back on when I switched back to Ret. Oops. Yep, okay. When I thought I was doing good. Yep, okay. Yeah, we should have been in the two-hander this whole time. Oops. Oh, well. Alright, he's teleporting. Ad phase now. You think we would have one-phased him? Like, skip the balcony phase if I had my two-hander equipped? Probably deal like double the DPS with the two-hander. I think we might have been able to skip the balcony phase if I actually had my two-hander equipped. What was that 80k heal? I don't know. I mean, the health goes up. I don't really ask questions. I just let it happen, you know? I'm not gonna start asking, you know, my health goes up. I'm not gonna start questioning it. I'm just gonna be like, okay, my health went up. That's good. The only heal that I know I'm pressing is Flash of Light. Which, that thing can heal for 80k. What's the add-on that change your hat? Oh, that's channel points. It's not an add-on. You gotta do 14,999 channel points. And then I'll change my hat. Or get someone who has, like, millions of Simonized Show channel points to do the hat change. Hey, Bogbed, we timed you out last time you came in here and posted your YouTube video link without any context. If you want me to watch a video, you ought to add a little bit of context and maybe a hello, instead of just spamming a video link in a bunch of different streamers' chats, which I'm told you were doing. This is really bad. So we timed you out the first time. You did the exact same thing again. So it's going to be a ban this time. Yeah, we're doing our own thing. This is actually, I mean, unlike most WoW streamers, this is actually not a stream where we spend all day watching other people's YouTube videos and reacting to them. On this stream, we actually play World of Warcraft. The Reactinize show? The only times I go and I upload a react is when someone I used to do this. When someone would react to my video, and then I would react to their reaction, and then I would upload that. That's about it. Can an enhanced shaman do these things? I don't know. I don't have an enhancement shaman character to try these on. Alright, Heigan the Unclean. Let's go. You see, he says he sees me. It's so nice to be seen, you know, and recognized. Especially by someone as important as Heigan the Unclean. Blue seal. Okay, okay, I'm switching. I'm switching. Correct seal. Let's go. He's hurting me a bit. This is a good-ass screenshot, honestly. Wait, I'm almost dead now. Hit. Alright, maybe we go Insight Seal, and then we don't die. Because I'm taking way more damage today than I did last week. We might have to run out and do the mechanic. I'm gonna try my best to not have to do that. Yeah, we're gonna be fine staying in here. There we go. Cloak of Shadowed Sun, leggings of Colossal Strides, gloves of the Dancing Bear, and 166 gold. Alright, switch to the AoE seal while we knock out these stupid grubs and stuff. Get rid of those. Oh my god, this thing respawned already. Okay. Knock these guys down. Okay. Guys are so annoying because they're so slow. I think we're good. Out of combat. Moving over here. Okay, so I think we're good to do this in Retribution. I'm not sure if I need Seal of Insight, so let's just go on to Seal of Truth to begin with. Somehow my Drums of Forgotten Kings have been removed. Get those back. It also looks like I'm gonna fill up on inventory, so after this boss, we need to be sure to go outside, get on my Tundra Mammoth, and vendor most of this stuff before we go in for the Abomination Wing. Oh, Noxygen with a hat change request. Sorry, I missed it before. There we go. Pars coming in with a Prime Gaming. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a wonderful day, Pars, and I appreciate your support. Let's blast Loatheb. I'm gonna wait with my cooldowns until the first spore comes through. Ooh, it didn't hit. There we go. Okay, now it's cooldown time. Aura is gone. Time to Flash of Light myself. Yeah, there's a lot of buttons to press here, huh? Flash of light myself again before the aura came back. Perfect. Re-up Inquisition. Little judgment there. Yeah, this is totally fine. I don't think we're going to need the Insight Seal. Not too hard. Not too hard. Judgment, Absorb Shield doing work. Yeah, let's look at the healing done. It'll show the Absorb Shield too. Delayed Judgment is half of my sustain right now. Yeah, that bonus is putting in a lot of work. That's for sure. Aura Fade, Flash of Light. Avenging Wrath again. I didn't Judgment enough times, so I don't actually have a proc of free Flash of Light for that Necrotic Aura window. Anyways, the boss is dead, so... Yeah, Delayed Judgment, 50.8% of my healing. Wow, Glyph of Avenging Wrath is not good, huh? That is not a impactful glyph. Damage done. Okay. Okay, Battle Pet time. Looking for the Fungal Abomination. Locked in 16% believers, 84% doubters. Let's go. Miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's unlucky. That's not what we want. Ooh, maybe I don't know if I have the transmog. Maybe I should keep some of these tier pieces and just pick up the transmogs for them. Okay, choose outcome. Will the battle pet from Loatheb drop? Answer is no. We're gonna quick zone out. And mount up on the Tundra Mammoth so we can vendor some of this crap. When we were in here on the Rogue, we didn't have so much crap to vendor because we just skipped most of the trash.
All prices here are reasonable.
Okay, Cloak. We'll keep this, do something with it later. Get rid of this. All the BOP items, that's going to get mailed away to my bank alt to disenchant. Same with this. That's going to get sold on the auction house. This is good, good. Wait, that's not BOE. Oh, unique equipped. I read that really quick and I thought it was binds when equipped. Had to double check. Oh my god, Stop being on my mount. Fuck. It's so... They need to use the vendor that doesn't make noise. I'm going over here to finish my vendoring.
You wish to buy? Trade?
That's unlucky for them. They picked the wrong vendor, and now their vendor is gone. Oh, this is a BOE. This one is actually a BOE. That's a BOE. Keep that also. Yeah, I know I can mute that sound if there's some way to mute the sound that makes. Which I ought to do. But, you know, I just haven't done it yet. Alright, problem solved. Back into the raid for Abomination Wing. We're going for Gluth now. Start prediction. Will the battle pet from Gluth drop? 30 minutes on the clock. Abomination Wing. Okay, Abomination Wing has the one other boss that we're going to need to use protection build on. Patchwerk. We need to be protection build for Patchwerk. Dang, I was hoping I was gonna not aggro them. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Never mind. I was gonna try to aggro him. Usually my T button is taunt. So I thought I could just taunt him from long range to aggro him. But I do not have it bound to that in this build. Alright, there we go. Unlucky, we don't have Shadow Step on the Paladin, so we can't just Shadow Step right up to our boy Grobbulus right there. Also, this guy will come on Patchwerk if you don't kill him. So you gotta kill this one in this room here. There we go. And then you gotta clear out everything in this room also. So when you aggro Patchwerk, it sends out like a very large radius aggro pulse. Like, basically just brings in all the trash mobs. Dude, that's why you gotta kill them first. Otherwise, you fight them during fighting Patchwerk. Which, actually... You know what? We're gonna be prot, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, never mind. We actually want all these mobs in here so they give us more vengeance. I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's make the switch to prot, and then we'll just pull Patchwerk. Last time I was trying to do the boss as retribution, I think that was my issue. That's why I bothered to clear out the trash. Okay, let's go here. Wow, is there... This glyph is not very good. Maybe we can find a better glyph. Yeah, okay, we could do this. Bulletin board. Hang on. Yeah, okay, sometimes the bulletin board add-on, like, prevents me from doing talents, and I have no idea why. I updated it, and it still does that. There we go. Okay, sword and shield, and we have our 2-piece prot, 3-piece ret. I want to actually replace these ret gloves with the PvP gloves. Because the PvP gloves have about the same stats on them, and then they have a special effect to increase your Crusader strike damage by 5%. So I'm like, well, that seems pretty good. Oh, whoopsies, that was the wrong thing. There, drum, food buff, this buff, that buff, insight, Patchwerk time.
Kel'Thuzad make Patchwerk his avatar of war.
Oh, Lord, they coming. They are coming. No, stunned? That's bad. We're gonna die. Probably we're gonna die. One of these things can stun. I didn't anticipate that. Well, next time we get stunned, we're probably dead. Wow, we lived it. Okay, I didn't think that was gonna happen. Okay. Panicking for nothing. Alright, the mobs are starting to fall over. Oh, they're all done now. They're literally all done. It's just these lightning totems, which we should actually leave up so they give us more vengeance charges. Or vengeance attack power or whatever. Alright, well, I had a moment of panic there where I thought we were gonna die because we got stunned, and then turns out that's not the case, and we're totally fine. The only gear swaps, I mean, the only prot gear I have is 2 pieces of the tier set from Dungeon Finder. Like Twilight Dungeon level gear. This isn't from Dragon Soul. 2 pieces of that and I use that for my ret set also when I'm soloing, because it just has a really good like shielding effect to help keep you alive. And then I just did a sword and shield, and all the other gear is the same as the ret build. Is DPS rings, DPS trinkets, DPS every other slot. Orkishami coming in with a tier 1. Thank you so much. Thank you for 34 months of support on the channel, Orkishami. I really appreciate that. I hope you're having a great day. There's longtime supporters like you that help make streaming a possibility for me. So thank you very much for contributing, Orkishami, and hope you're enjoying this stream. Can you pull Patchwerk into the next room and kill him with Grobbulus? No, there's a gate between the Patchwerk room and the Grobbulus room that doesn't open until Patchwerk is dead, I'm pretty sure. Right there. You see it from where I am? Alright, hold on. Let's just drag him through Frogger. It's not an issue for an expert Frogger player like me. Yeah. Oh no, Patchwerk is enraged, you guys. Whatever will we do? Take a screenshot? That's what we'll do.
What happened to Patch?
Alright, Seized Beauty, Belt of the Tortured. Alright, no problem. Now we go back to Retribution. And we stay Retribution for Grobbulus and Gluth. Make sure the talents are... Never mind, we're... Whoopsies. Let's see, do this one... Actually, whatever, we'll do this one. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, I need to check the talents, make sure I have the move speed talent. Templar's Verdict, Divine Protection, Avenging Wrath, those are pretty whatever. We need to change out from Pursuit of Justice, we need to change into Speed of Light. We need that for Gluth, not for Grobbulus. But just making the change now. Re-up my Blessing of Might. I think that goes away whenever I change talent builds. Oh wait, there's a loot here. Oh, Hero's Surrender was a new transmog? What is this? A shield? I've got the best shields already, honestly. Heroes Surrender. I've got Skull Flame. I've got Swordbreaker's Bulwark. I've got Bulwark of Azzinoth. Like, these are already the best shield transmogs in the game. Like, I'm not too keen on collecting more shield transmogs. You know, when am I ever not going to use one of these three, basically? Not even full healing before starting the boss is how much I disrespect this boss. Spimlot says, hey man, I soloed Gluth following the tip you gave Joker the other day, running away to reset the healing buff. Just want to say thank you. Yeah, you're very welcome. Yeah, I was tuned in on Joker's stream. He was talking about going to Naxxramas, or he was going to Naxxramas, and he was talking about how he didn't think he could kill them all on his Paladin, like all the bosses. He was saying, no way we kill Gluth. And I told him, don't worry. Don't worry. You can do it. Just gotta do that speed of light shit. And then you can run away from him and reset, and it'll be good. That's kind of the strat you use on pretty much every character. You have some kind of speed boost, and you run away from the boss to reset your stacks of mortal wounds. Alright. On to the last one. Time for Gluth. The most technically difficult one. I mean, I'm not saying it's extremely difficult, but I'm saying it's the most technically difficult. We got a limited amount of time on some of my consumable buffs. I'm gonna assume we're not going to get anywhere close to the enrage timer of 8 minutes, and I'm assuming 6 minutes on these is going to be okay. Ready, set, rock and roll. I might need Seal of Insight here. Kind of hurting me a lot. Big DPS loss, though. Maybe I can stay in Seal of Truth for the duration of my cooldowns. Yeah, I don't have a way to remove his enrage like I do on the rogue. We're probably just going to take more damage. But you can see he's getting super chunked. I mean, he's just getting destroyed. We do way more damage than the rogue was doing. Alright, next zombie eat is probably going to be a runaway and reset situation. There we go, speed of light. We're zooming, we're zooming. He's zooming towards me. We're reset, we're good. Alright, now we could probably go insight. Alright, turning around so I have like a good angle for when I want to run away. He might actually just basically gain health until, or like kind of stay steady until we have cooldowns again. Yeah, he's kind of just holding steady. I'm at 6 stacks right now, so I'm gonna have to reset on this zombie. He ate that. I'm running. This is as far as I can run. We're good. Let's do cooldown plus damage dealing seal. Damn, he actually went up in health. Shit. We might have to try to get the more advanced, like, doing the stance swapping like you guys were suggesting. Switching between the damage dealer seal and the DPS seal. Or sorry, damage dealer seal and healing seal. Gonna be a reset here on this guy. Okay, I swapped too slowly. I needed to swap sooner than that. I lost the 5 stack of censure. I don't know if this is worth the globals. Takes me a lot of globals to switch back and forth that I could be spending on other abilities. Get away, reset these stacks. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, good, good, good. Almost failed that reset there. Yeah, outside of the cooldowns, we're actually really struggling to deal damage to him. It's not good. I think I just have to be able to stay in the damage dealer seal much more. I think once we get him below the threshold to be able to use a hammer more, it's gonna be good. I have to run. Don't reset me. No, he reset me. Shit. I have to last all the way till my next whatchamacallit. Yeah, this is probably going to be a 22 seconds on next zombie. Nope. I don't know. I kind of lost focus there. It was not the cleanest play. We missed a couple of the resets. And, yeah, we'll go again. Yeah, I mean, that was mostly just sloppy gameplay, I think. No, nothing removes the healing debuff other than letting it tick off. Divine Shield doesn't even remove it. Towards the end there, I pressed a sprint and then, like, failed to get a reset. And that was at a time that was, like, kind of clutch. So that kind of screwed me over. We just need to be able to do more damage. So we definitely have to refresh all the consumables. We'll do that. And then try to stay in the damage dealing seal much more and not go over to insight. And see if we can maintain our health by prioritizing judgment and peppering in maybe a couple of word of glory. Walk through here. Trying to think if there's anything else I can be doing to deal more damage to him. I don't think so. We're not dropping this 2-piece bonus. We could drop that and go, 5 pieces of Radiant Glory. Then we get the Templar's Verdict damage bonus, but... Oh, well, Templar's Verdict is my number 1 damage dealer even without the bonus, so that'd be a lot. But let me look at my healing done. Flash of Light, Delayed Judgment. I mean, if we lose Delayed Judgment, we probably just Giga die. We would die so much. Glyph of Avenging Wrath. We could maybe change that out. That's not very significant, but I just don't know if there's anything else that's better. We could have Divine Protection. Oh, I already have Divine Protection. What could we get? Nothing? Yeah, nothing is the answer. Delayed Judgment is the Healing Absorb shield granted by the 2-piece protection set bonus that I'm using right now. Alright, let's food buff. Okay, gotta lock in, focus, and actually play good this time. Then we'll get it. Sit up straight. Food buff on. Blessing of Might. Drums of Kings. Rune Scroll of Fortitude. Strength Flask. DPS Seal. I think we're good. We can do Divine Protection. This is actually a very short cooldown. I could press that a lot more than I've been pressing it. I feel like I'm missing a buff. Well. Yeah, I was so happy with the damage output I was doing at the start when these cooldowns are comboed together. But then it just goes to shit. That's 3 stacks. Could have done a clean reset there, probably. We're at 4 stacks now. We'll look to reset soon. There's a zombie eating. Hopefully we're good. Hopefully we're good. Hopefully we're good. Yes, we're good. Drag him over this way in preparation for doing a reset. Oh, we just got a fresh stack. Frick. Run. Nice. Got it. Do a regular flash of light here. Kind of annoying that he runs away every time the zombie comes close. Makes it hard to manipulate his position to drag him where I want him to be. Let's see if I can get a reset off of this zombie. Good. Clean reset. Judgment as I'm running away, pumping that damage. Exorcism while I'm running away also, still pumping damage. Alright, this is looking way better. Way better than last time. Much cleaner resets. Better gameplay. We're not shifting into Insight Seal. Having to do a little more Word of Glory to stay alive because of that. But overall, we're doing much better, and we're doing good. Too late for me to go for the reset. I needed to go for the reset earlier if I was going to at all. This one, we can go for the reset. I think the judgments while running really helped me get those selfless healer stacks back. I don't think that was something I was doing very much of the first time. The judgment really helps me sustain my character. A little Word of Glory there. This might not be a clean reset. Nope, we got it. We're good. We're good. There we go. Much cleaner gameplay that time. Night and day difference if we're just paying attention and being actually playing good. 6-minute kill there, so 2 minutes away from the enrage timer. Way better. Obviously way better. Okay. Stream prediction, 44% believers, 56% doubters. This pet is currently going for, at least last I checked this morning, 7,000 gold. Let's see it. It's not dropping. Brick. Lame. Lame. We tried. We tried. Game's bugged. Yeah, probably game's bugged. I bet one of the Blizzard devs is watching and just like, Simon's not gonna get this pet. And they type in there like, modify Gluth drop chance. That's probably what's happening. Down to 4.5k on Firemaw. The pet that's really held its value has been the Anub'rekhan idol. That one, because it's a really, really strong battle pet. Like, for actually battling, not just for collecting. So that one has really held value. Yeah. Grim Predator says, okay, you got me. Don't worry. I'll just farm Gluth off stream and get the battle pets when you guys aren't looking. Okay. Don't worry.